Ladies and gentlemen, it is with a heavy heart and a deep sense of urgency that we address the ongoing and intense conflict that has engulfed the Amhara region. As many of you are already aware, a brutal and protracted struggle has erupted between the Ethiopian National Defense Force, ENDF, and the Amhara Fano militia, spanning across multiple fronts in this vital region. Today, we bring you the latest updates from the battlefield, sourced from reliable channels to shed light on the grim situation that is currently unfolding. At this very moment, the city of Bahir Dar, which is not only a significant urban center in terms of population, but also serves as the capital of the Amhara region, finds itself at the epicenter of this devastating conflict. Reports indicate that intense fighting has erupted within the confines of Bahir Dar. The gravity of this development cannot be overstated, as it poses a grave threat to the lives of civilians and their property, as hostilities have now penetrated the heart of the city. As previously mentioned, Amhara Fano forces have been steadily advancing, inching closer to Bahir Dar in recent days. Alarming reports have now confirmed that the fighting has spilled into the urban areas of the city itself. The implications of such a scenario are dire, with fears of heavy casualties and significant civilian property damage looming large over this otherwise peaceful city. In another front, specifically in Imber, situated in Dembia within the Gonda region, Fano forces have managed to secure control over the town after a harrowing and prolonged battle. This skirmish, which spanned several hours, resulted in the loss of precious lives, with numerous ENDF soldiers being killed. It is with heavy hearts that we must convey the tragic news of 19 Amhara militia members losing their lives in this fierce confrontation, alongside the unfortunate loss of 13 Amhara riot police soldiers. Adding to the somber tally of casualties, Fano sources have reported the elimination of the Amhara militia secretary head and the Amhara police chief during the course of these intense hostilities. Currently, Fano forces have asserted their dominance in Imber and taken charge of the town. The consequence of their victory has also yielded a significant seizure of war equipment, further escalating the gravity of the situation. In addition to the already dire situation in the Amhara region, we have received critical information from reliable sources within the region that warrants immediate attention. According to this latest intelligence, the Ethiopian Army is planning offensive actions in the coming days in several key areas, utilizing various means of attack, including foot soldiers, heavy weaponry, and possibly even drone strikes. These potential targets include Kobo, Ayub, Tekelesh, Debre Salam Abo, Lalibela, Bilbala, Vogel Health, Debre Sina, and Salah Keng. It is imperative that residents in these areas take immediate and stringent precautions to safeguard their lives and well-being. As we continue to monitor the situation, it has become evident that the specter of impending conflict looms over numerous localities. Soon, in Lalibela and its adjacent regions, in Bolbala and its surroundings, in Kombolcha and its environs, Sarba and its vicinities, Mamagadam and its adjacent areas, Abrehajira and its proximate regions, Debteragut and its nearby locales, Kurabastakusa and its surroundings, the Ethiopian Army is gearing up for a heavy and potentially catastrophic confrontation. Furthermore, reports have emerged indicating that Ethiopian Army personnel have been actively collecting intelligence in several strategic locations, including Gondar, Kilga Kesaraba, Shaura Takusa, Deres, and the Lalibela airport. This development raises serious concerns, as it suggests the possibility of imminent attacks by infantry, heavy weaponry, or even drone strikes in the days to come. The gravity of this situation cannot be overstated, and we urge all residents in the aforementioned areas to remain vigilant and take all necessary precautions to ensure their safety. This includes finding secure shelter, staying informed about the latest developments, and adhering to local authorities' guidance. In the midst of the ongoing conflict and turmoil that have plagued the Amhara region, we are confronted with a series of heartbreaking reports that shed light on the tragic and senseless violence that continues to unfold. These incidents serve as stark reminders of the immense human suffering that has resulted from the relentless cycle of hostilities. Just a few days ago, we received deeply distressing news that a group of model students, young individuals with aspirations and dreams, were mercilessly massacred in the region of Gojam. This heinous act serves as a stark example of the innocent lives tragically lost to the violence that has consumed this region. The horrors did not stop there. Reports have emerged of a horrifying incident where the Ethiopian Army deployed a drone, resulting in the loss of 24 innocent lives. The use of such advanced weaponry against civilians underscores the devastating impact of this conflict on the local population, who are caught in the crossfire and have become unintended victims of the ongoing struggle. Furthermore, in the not-so-distant past, approximately 300 innocent individuals met a similarly gruesome fate in Dera. The sheer scale of this tragedy is incomprehensible, and it serves as a grim reminder of the wanton destruction and loss of life that has marred the Amhara region. As the conflict rages on, it has left in its wake a trail of injustice, desolation, and despair. The perpetrators have left no stone unturned in their quest to wreak havoc. Fields, the very source of sustenance for countless families, have been set ablaze. Animals, vital assets for the livelihoods of many, have been mercilessly killed. Houses, the symbols of safety and shelter, have been reduced to rubble. The pain and suffering experienced by the people of the Amhara region are immeasurable, and the consequences of this ongoing conflict are far-reaching. Families have been torn apart, communities shattered, and an entire region plunged into darkness. These heart-wrenching events serve as a somber reminder of the urgent need for a peaceful and lasting resolution to this devastating conflict. The international community must continue to exert pressure to bring an end to the violence.